What up, y'all? My name is God Body Science, and as you can see, I have the new MPC Live in front of me, doing this for Groovebox. Let's get to it. All right. Oh, snap. Now, I haven't even taken it out yet, but the first thing that really strikes me is the color. They added like some kind of like purple or blue gradient. And that's just a nice touch. The old ones didn't necessarily have that, but that's pretty cool. First thing I noticed is that this is a pretty bulky unit, but I like how compact it is in the box. And shout out to Guitar Center. When I initially got it, it sold out because of something weird, but Jason from Guitar Center looked out for me, so shout out to him. And that's the Guitar Center in Alpharetta. But with that said, yeah, let me get this thing out the box.
A few moments later.
All right, here we go. Let's open it. All right. All right, typical safety warning, silica pack. That's all good. We can honestly put this on the table now if we want to. Okay. All right. Oops, power cord. So first thing I'm noticing is that the unit itself actually kind of weighs the same as the old unit. You would think with all the extra stuff they added that there would be much of a difference, but Ooh. I like this. I like this a lot. First thing I'm noticing, form factor, believe it or not, this actually looks just like the 2 and the 1. It weighs about the same, like I said. For all the new stuff they added, it looks like the dimensions are about the same too. Maybe it's slightly bigger because of like the touch strip right here. But yeah, man, shoot, it looks like the same old unit. From what you can see in the footage, hopefully over top, if not, I'll do some B-roll. They added the step sequencer, so a 16-step sequencer. It looks like these are your pad banks right here, A through H, I want to say. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, you get it, right? 16 pads, but of course we know these 16 pads are 3D sensor pads that now allow you to add 4 sounds on one pad. You can add one here, 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 here. But yeah, I mean, and then even there, you can see in the back, they got these XLR output now. So now you can add a phantom powered mic and you can start recording your ideas directly into the MPC, which for someone like me, that's a bonus because I'm a producer and a rapper. And I've always hated having to bounce out beats to Ableton and then record my ideas, because sometimes you lose a little bit of that energy. So that's a real nice touch that they added. At the bottom right here, it says Akai MPC Live 3. Everything else on this machine looks just about the same. It literally looks like the first one. Let's see. Any new buttons? No. Oh, mic on. So they have this mic section right here for this little mini mic that goes right by the speaker. And again, that's another nice touch. Of course, you can do audio tracks on this one. So they really put a lot into making sure that you can do everything on board without having to like switch between apps. So I think that's a really nice touch. Aside from that, if I had to guess what this is power supply, right? And I need to find the other little cord that goes with it, probably off to the side. Yeah, we'll find it in a second. Let's see how much power it actually has at the current moment. Let's see. Ooh. So first thing I noticed upon startup is that it sounds like you just started a computer, which makes sense because they did add 8 gigs of RAM. There's 8 solid core processors, I want to say. So you can definitely tell that this is essentially kind of like the old drum machines, like shameless plug. I have a 3000 and it reminds me of that when it started up. So again, hit the power button. This is the screen that you were greeted with. Pretty cool. And then just like the old one, you press start. All right, now it's on 0%, so naturally I'm gonna have to charge this at one point. But again, when you open it up, you're greeted with the welcome screen. Next, start your MPC. Please connect to the internet for the latest software, and then you can press let's go. So then again, very first thing you see is start up a project. So from here, you can start up a project. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the unit in a nutshell. I mean, it looks really good. I imagine it sounds really good. The buttons are all lit up now, so you can kind of see more of what they do. Dedicated note repeat button is now moved up here. 16 level is still where it's supposed to be. A clear track button, which is very interesting and very useful, might I add. Load button is up here. Moving the next sequence. Dedicated time and correct button. which I feel like wasn't on the 2, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was and I forgot. But again, play, start, overdub, record, all that's still where it's supposed to be. Dedicated buttons to get to the arranger and the mixer. Chef's kiss, right? Cue links are still right here. Again, the touch strip is right here, can be configured. Volume button is still where it needs to be, and then step sequencer at the top. So in a nutshell, man, you've got a pretty compact unit that's capable of doing a lot of things. And I mean, salute to Akai for doing this. And yeah, in the next video, we're gonna give this a little test run. I'll probably go through some of the sounds, but yeah, this is the Akai MPC 3 or MPC Live 3. I'm also curious if they're gonna come out with an X version, but even if they don't, like, this one takes the cake. So, hey man, hit the button, like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next week.